At least the toddlers I've been hit by, they hit like a whale's tail, bitch. Like mini little baby hand bruises on my legs, no joke. Just spit everywhere. Welcome back. Sorry, that was really creepy. Last week I did not post a video. I said I was gonna post a video in the last video before last week, but I didn't do it. And the reason why is because I was literally in hell. Last week was literal hell week for me. Could not post a video. Didn't have time, didn't have energy, didn't have the willpower, didn't have anything. So that's why. But because of that, I do plan on posting 2 videos today. Boom. My energy's on 100 today. So we're gonna be watching a little show called Nanny 911. If you never heard of Nanny 911, it's about kids that like to not be nice to their parents. Let's just get right into it because I'm ready.
They're every parent's worst nightmare. Kids completely out of control and taking over the household. These families have reached the end of the rope. They're in desperate need of help.
No, I'm not!
They only have one alternative left. It's time to dial Nanny 911.
Hello, this is Nanny 911.
We've gathered a team of world-class nannies from all over the globe. Each week from Nanny Central, they will watch a video of a family in crisis and decide which nanny is best suited to help.
From what I know of siblings and sibling rivalries, this is normal. Like that one clip. Maybe the other ones too. I feel like that's normal. Because I'm an only child, so I really know nothing about this. But my mom wasn't, and what I've heard is that normally they abuse each other. Abuse is normal when it comes to sibling relationships. It just happens. Verbal, physical, mental.
They will then have 1 week to take our families from living hell to a family bliss.
Not once did these children get praised.
I do say thank you. You can ask.
Can these families be saved?
You called me to come fix your family problems, but if you think you can do a better job, get on with it.
Get in that bed now and stay there.
Parents of America, help is on the way.
How are you?
Tonight.
The stigma that we have against talking about mental health.
Ow! Laura and Chris King have lost control of their court. Stay-at-home mom and chiropractor dad can't keep their 5 foul-mouthed kids in line.
Stop.
Can Nanny Stella give this family a royal flush?
Till you two work this out, I can't help you.
It's King of the Hill.
The anger comes from me not being able to get a damn word in edgewise without you jumping on me.
Give me my stuff back.
Give me my life.
It's mine.
I'm done.
Tonight on Nanny 911.
Get me a different
I give up. You guys are gonna just have to fight. My name is Laura King. I am a stay-at-home mother of 5 Demon Seed children.
My name is Chris King. I'm a doctor of chiropractic. The kids drive us in.
Pause. That's cool as shit. Can anyone do that? I can do this. Just spit everywhere. Moving on. Sorry about that.
Chris King. I'm a doctor of chiropractic. The kids drive us insane. They're overwhelming us.
Ow!
We have 3 dogs, 3 cats, 2 rabbits, and 5 out-of-control children. We wanted to have 6, but that's never going to happen.
First was Danielle, my pride and joy.
Fix my toy!
She's the master tattletale.
Chrissy, turn the TV off and he's hurting me!
She tells on herself.
I do.
She's such an informer.
Christopher is our 6-year-old, and we call him the Destroyer. Wherever Christopher is, there is trouble.
When Chris walks into a room, it can go from total relaxation to total chaos
My stuff!
in 2 seconds flat.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
You gonna punch you in the face?
Christopher's the big problem. I want you for certain. He doesn't listen. He'll scream, ah!
He's trouble. Courtney is my second daughter, and we call her the Screamer.
Courtney has a very bad mouth.
Go, you big
She sounds worse than a sailor.
Let me go, you stupid It's gonna get money.
What?
It's gonna get
She tells me I'm garbage.
Let me go, you piece of garbage!
It's very shocking.
Connor is 2, and we call him the copycat.
But where does she get that from? You know what I'm saying? Where does she acquire it from, though? It has to come from somewhere.
Connor's being trained by Christopher. Yeah.
That's Katie's bottle, mister. He's a bottle hog. That one's Katie's. Can I have that back? He'll steal them from wherever he can find them. Katie is 1 year old. Connor is definitely jealous of Katie.
Don't, Connor! Get off of her!
If I put her on the floor, she's getting killed.
Choking her, let go.
Dry cleaning, grocery shopping.
I'm not doing all that today, Chris. That is the real Chris. He thinks I can grocery shop with all 5 kids, and he'll say, I don't understand what the big deal is. You want me to take all 5 of them to the store? Have you ever taken even 1 to the store?
I've taken as many as 2.
I absolutely expect Laura to take care of the kids. That's all she does.
I think it's so easy.
It is.
Chris definitely is a chauvinist pig. Well, can you help me get him ready for bed?
I have work I have to do on the computer. You have to ask? When she starts to beat up on me, I just say, yeah, you're fat.
Well, no wonder you can't breathe. Look at the size of that belly.
That stops her.
Right, this is where it's coming from. This is where it's coming from. Yup. Does our kid cuss and call her mom fat?
Dead in her tracks.
I used to be thin, which is also a major issue in our marriage.
It's not what I bought.
It bothered me terribly at first that he was like this, and I kind of have just gotten used to it.
Laura, give me some butter, please, and some milk.
Calling Nanny 911 is a last-ditch attempt for me to get my life in control.
You're done, okay?
She's at her wit's end.
No! Get it away from me!
I definitely need things to change. I can't keep going at this pace. I won't make it.
So I want you to head up to your bed.
The kids treat me horribly.
Get your butt off of me!
I feel like more like a maid and like a slave to them.
I'm thirsty!
I wish Laura would get it under control.
It's okay, listen. It's okay, we'll get it.
I'm just sick of it. Like, I'm really, really sick of it.
Ow! Because I don't think it's funny. Do you want me to start getting mean?
I'm sick and tired of my husband.
Was Courtney laughing at your fat belly?
I'm sick and tired of my kids.
No!
I'm sick and tired of everybody.
Ow! Fighting me.
Don't you hit me. You hear me? Courtney.
Let me go!
What did you think, ladies? That poor mother's completely overwhelmed, and she gets no help from her husband.
Dad could use a wake-up call, and if you send me, that's just what he'll get.
Did you hear those foul mouths? Those children need an R rating.
I've chosen Nanny's.
I like how they're so bad at acting. I would teach it. What's the line? I would teach it. What? I'm sorry, what's the line? Like, bro, like, we can tell it's a script.
Stella, for this family, her old school approach to no-nonsense nannying is just what this family needs.
It has come to my attention that the King family have some problems. Mum Laura is overwhelmed by her 5 kids and has lost all control over her house.
Connor, get off of her. Hey!
Let me go!
Dad Chris calls himself King of the Kings, but his old world values are no longer of any use to his lost subjects.
Eat! Turn around and eat. I'm tired of it.
It certainly sounds like a most trying week lies ahead.
By the time I leave, the King family are going to be treating each other like royalty.
Laura! I think someone's at the door! Someone's at the door!
All right, I'm getting it. I think the nanny's here. Let's see who's here.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
I'm Laura King. Nice to meet you.
I'm Nanny Stella.
So glad you're here. Thank you.
I'm so
Hello, Nanny.
Hello.
I'm
No,
Chris.
no, Sandy.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, too.
When I first saw the nanny come in, I just froze. I was paralyzed. I just had no idea what I'd really gotten myself into.
So let me tell you what happens, okay?
Basically what I do is I just observe and I sit and I take notes and see how you interact as a family.
Okay, so you guys can just go ahead and go play. The nanny's just going to watch, okay?
Oh, yeah!
No.
You can do what you normally do, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't scream.
The first thing I notice is the noise level. Where are the parents?
Where do they live? Why does it look like they live in the middle? Probably because they do live in the middle of nowhere. Look at that! Why does it look like they live in like a crevasse? Like those are mountains and this is like a flat area that they just live in. Also, is that a church? Maybe take them there.
The first thing I notice is the noise level. Where are the parents?
Oh, you think you like me? Oh. I didn't feel like I'd stepped into a family. I felt like I was at an outing at the zoo.
No. You have to eat something. You can't just drink bottles all day. No. Oh, I'm sorry.
Connor is still on a bottle, and I personally believe he's too old for a bottle.
Bottles, okay. Go sit and eat your breakfast. Come on.
That's a cry for attention to still be a baby, because now Katie is the baby.
Connor, you have to eat something, okay? No more babas.
But no, Baba.
I can't believe Courtney actually spanked her little brother.
Want to sit in timeout? Come here.
Get your butt off of me.
And when Mum tries to put her in time out, Courtney swears at her.
Go, you big wing.
I'm appalled at the language that I've heard in the house.
You are a piece of gold egg.
These kids have absolutely no respect for their mother, and they're obviously getting it from somewhere.
Was Courtney laughing at your fat belly?
Do.
Shopify helps you sell at...
Do you want the hamster to get hurt?
I was sitting on the couch with Courtney, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I heard...
Hold that vagina. Ew.
What did she say? She was talking about Bear, the rat.
She's vagina.
Oh. She called it a vagina. That vagina?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
These children's words are extremely inappropriate, but what's far more troubling than their words are their actions.
It's the fact that she spelled it out for her. She's like, vagina. Like, bitch, do you not? do you not know what that is? Like, are you dumb? Are you stupid? I just spell it out for you. That's funny as shit.
Oh, no. No. Stop it. Don't. Cut it out.
These kids are constantly beating up on each other and playing rough.
You do not.
This makes for a totally dangerous home environment.
Dad, do you want me to punch you in the broken arm?
Danielle already has a broken arm. If these parents don't start taking control of their kids, their problems are going to get much, much worse. It was lunchtime and the children needed to be sitting at the table. Mum had her hands full trying to prepare lunch.
Go sit at the son. Go sit at the table.
Yeah?
I want these guys eating at the table, okay?
He was laying sprawled out on the couch. He didn't move, he didn't help. He just shouted his commands.
As the head of the house, that just gives me global control. I'm the overseer of everything.
I don't want you eating in here.
Connor, sit
Both
down
of you.
in that chair before.
I get to sit back and watch and make sure everything's done the way I like things done.
Sit in, please. No.
Christopher.
Chris Jr. was acting up.
Christopher.
We don't hit.
So Dad took matters into his own hands, literally.
Bother you.
He pinched him.
You're not going.
Yes, I am.
What did
Sit
you do
down.
now? Pinch him? Come here. Chris.
Hey, Chris. Chris, can you come back for a minute, please?
I gave him a little pinch, and Nanny Stella gave me a very evil look, like I had done the worst thing in the world.
I cannot stand by and watch this any longer.
Hey, Chris.
Time for Nanny Stella to go hands-on. Hey, can I just ask you something? You're not in trouble. Why'd you leave the table like that? Did your dad pinch you?
Yes.
He pinched you, and that's why you left? Because Daddy pinched you when nobody was looking?
Yes.
Okay, well, will you do me a favor?
What?
Can you come back to the table?
Okay.
Thank you. Can you finish your lunch?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good idea. Let's go. When Chris came back to the table, instead of apologising, his father antagonised him.
Food.
You gonna be good?
He's gonna eat now.
So I want you to understand this.
What?
I did not hit him. I pinched him. But these kids call it hitting all the time, and it's not hitting. Of course, it's
Yeah,
pinching.
but it's the same thing. You
No,
understand
it's
what I'm
not.
saying?
I
It's
mean,
no better if
that
they pull
grab
your
is
hair
different.
and then you pull their hair back. That is like acting like a child, okay?
It's not hitting.
Bro, it's like the two boys hit their dad and their parents and their sisters because he does that to them. Well, it doesn't hit them, but like hurts them physically. And the sister screams because probably for attention or something. I'm guessing attention. And then the oldest sister, what does she do? She's a tattletale? I feel like that's regular older sister behavior. And then the little boy also doesn't like the baby because of attention. The baby's just being a baby. And then the other girl that cusses because of her dad calling her mom names. So everything is because of the dad, in my opinion. The dad is to blame here. It's his fault. Everything's his fault.
You're not a child. You're 45 years old.
This king's castle needs a royal flush. It's only halfway through the day, but I can already see this family is in crisis. It's time to sit down with the parents.
Chris, Laura, can I have a minute with you, please?
Basically, I've seen enough. And I've certainly heard enough.
Go, you big.
You can't expect them not to say all that profanity if they're hearing it from you.
I know I definitely can curse with the best of them.
Is he the only one who does it? Do you never swear?
No, I just swear on occasion. I'm guilty.
I admired Chris and Laura for telling me the truth, that the curse words originate with them. I'm very nervous about the safety of the children in the house and from each other.
Dad, do you want me to punch you in the broken arm?
You both have to work together to get this family situation in hand. I'm off to make my plan. I will be back.
When Nanny started talking about the danger in the house, Chris had no idea what she was talking about. It had completely gone over his head, like a lot of things do.
What did she mean by dangerous? That bothers me.
You don't see that, do you?
Kids will be kids.
Yeah, but you already have a daughter with a broken arm, so that's not okay.
On your watch.
It's like he refuses to take any responsibility for like anything. Is that narcissism? Is that what that's called? I don't actually know if that's what that's. Well, fuck me then. God damn it.
After a day of observation, the problems in the King family are clear. There is no respect in this house whatsoever. So today, I'm giving the family their own set of rules. Okay, this is my special nanny book, okay? These are the nanny rules that I've written up for the King family. This is a really good one. No hitting. And no foul language.
What's a foul language? Go, you big.
I actually can't repeat some of the language that I've heard in this house.
Listen to what bad.
Oh, yeah, bad, foul.
You mean curses?
Curses, absolutely. There definitely needs to be discipline. So, mom and dad need to be strong authority figures and set boundaries for the children, okay? And now I'm going to get my bag of tricks, okay? From this point forward, there's going to be consequences for your bad behaviour. And that is my trusty timeout timer. And every time now you guys do something that is not okay, you're going in timeout.
Okay.
I believe that if the King family can follow Nanny's rules, they'll be well on their way to living in a happy kingdom. There are so many problems in this house. I thought it best to start with something simple, like Connor's bottle.
You can't have it. Listen, mommy's gonna take it away, okay? Not now. Come on. Come on.
He just wants a bottle all the time?
Yeah, well, like throughout the day. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times a day.
No.
He just wants to walk around with a bottle. You know what I'm
There's a
saying?
big part of that though, Laura, that's you keeping him a baby.
Right.
Do you know what I mean, do you still think of him as a baby? Even?
Well, yeah, a little bit.
Because he's, I mean, in the stages.
Because he's a baby. What the fuck are you talking about? He's still a baby. He's basically a baby. How old is he? 3? 2? I don't even know. It's like, do you still think of this 3-year-old as a baby? Do you think he's still a baby? Yes. Because he is a baby. I mean, I guess she's like talking about like actual like 2-month-old. But I don't think he wants milk because he actually wants the milk. I think he just wants his mom's attention. I don't.
Of evolving, he's now a toddler.
Right.
He's not a baby.
We went cold turkey with the bottle. We replaced it with a sippy cup, and he wasn't very happy with that. If you hit mommy again, you're gonna go sit in timeout. Come here. Okay, you have to go sit in timeout now. Come on.
No sooner is Connor's bottle taken away than he disrespects his mother. And to my surprise, it is Laura who decides that it's time for his first time out.
Timeout was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. You have to sit in timeout. 2 minutes, okay? There's the alarm.
You gotta put him back in.
Come on.
Laura was attempting to put Connor in his first time out ever. It wasn't happening, so I intervened. Connor, listen. Listen. You're going in time out. And you need to calm down. And you stay right there. And when that goes off, you can get off your chair. You just calm down. Okay? Stay there. When I intervened, Connor was crying really hard. He was very confused because the process hadn't been explained to him. He didn't know that after he calmed down in the chair and he sat there for 2 minutes, that he was going to get out and the punishment was over. So this is the first time he's ever had time out in his life. Are you okay? Are you traumatized? You're not abandoning him.
Right.
You're just giving him time to calm down.
Okay. I think he's done.
You know what? You can go.
Okay.
Connor, you did time out.
I was shocked when Connor sat in timeout. because I haven't been successful in keeping him in any place for too long.
You're gonna be nice now?
After dealing with Connor, the mood in the house became pleasant and playful.
What does it take to be a Shen Yun dancer? It takes a mind.
Just put one like.
Yeah, okay, come here. Love you too, but you have to help.
It was almost too calm. Like the calm before the storm. And before I knew it, things began to unravel rather quickly.
No, I'm not sitting up in any chair.
Christopher.
They're definitely not following any of the rules that we set up.
Get off of me! Get your butt off of me! No!
It was as if they thought the rules were just suggestions.
I'm not gonna do ballet, you know. Stop it.
There came a time when I had to address the bad language in the house. So we've talked about the rules and what we need to fix, and today one of the biggest things that I want to address right now is the bad language. You know you use some really bad words in this house, right? Everybody. So today there are no more bad words when other people are around, because you guys have potty mouth. And where's the potty in the house? Where does it live? Upstairs, in the bathroom. So from now on, when anybody has potty talk, they're going to...
Oh my god, do you know that, like, I feel like every, like, 1 second. Red around her mouth, dude? That's from, like, overbiting. I used to have the worst. My whole entire... Bro, I would, like, lick and bite my entire, like... face. Like, it was all red and dry. Like, that's a thing that little kids do that I'm like, do you not feel the pain? Question mark. Do you not feel the pain? Because it's painful, dude. I feel like a lot of kids have that. Anyways.
From now on, when anybody has potty talk, they're going to the bathroom and they're going to be given this, which has Nanny's logo on it. And you can say your bad language and your curse words, but only in the bathroom. The idea is that you give a piece of toilet paper once you see that somebody's going to start using totally inappropriate words.
Okay, can you turn it off for me, please?
Courtney will curse non-stop words you wouldn't imagine coming out of a 4-year-old.
No,
Courtney?
Courtney swears to be shocking, and it's important to take the power away from her words. Here's your piece of toilet paper. So it's off to the potty. She needs to realise that foul language is simply inappropriate behaviour. In you go. Any bad language, any potty talk, you say it in the bathroom. I actually gave them extra rolls because they're going to go through a lot of toilet paper in this house.
Pizza!
It's the family's second day with the new rules, and it's time Mom and Dad take over. Something tells me they're going to have their hands full.
You know how Nanny said we have to have a choice?
Yeah.
All right, so here's what the deal is for lunch. It's either a grilled cheese sandwich or a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Grilled cheese!
Okay, so you would like a grilled cheese.
I'm very encouraged to see Mum trying to implement my rules.
Here, what would you like?
Unfortunately, Dad can't help but undermine her.
Laura?
Yes?
We're going to limit it to 2 choices.
That's what I said, 2 choices.
Right, no, you said what do you want?
Okay, well, 2 choices. Grilled cheese or peanut butter and jelly?
That's not what I want. I want them either to have grilled cheese or peanut.
Bro, it's so toxic. It's like, it's your fault that this is all happening. Like, limiting it to 2 choices. She's like, yeah, it's been 2 choices, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter and jelly, or cheese sandwich. And he's like, no, 2 choices. Two choices, you dumb bitch. 2 choices. And she's like, yeah, cheese, peanut butter. Yeah. He's like, no, 2 choices. 2. That's what it's like mansplaining. He's like mansplaining. It's so fucking, it just gives me like I mean, it's like,
peanut butter and jelly.
I can't believe Laura and Chris are bickering right in front of their children.
Well,
I want to keep it simple.
they don't all have to eat the same thing. Do you like eating broccoli? Should I make you eat broccoli? You hate broccoli, right?
You're right,
Should
I
I
hate
serve that
broccoli.
to you if you hated it?
They're children. I'm an adult. I make adult decisions.
It's no wonder these kids are so disrespectful. They're obviously learning it straight from their parents.
Maybe you can replace, an entree, but
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
And sure enough, the next thing I see is disrespect all around. I was standing in the other room watching Chris run away from his mother.
Christopher, I'm going to count to 5. I'm not playing this can't catch me game.
And then bam! Chris knocked Connor off his chair.
What happened? Chris!
Just as I feared, the danger in this house has resulted in one of the children getting hurt.
Where was he? Was he on
He
the
was
chair?
on the chair.
Time for a timeout.
Sit in timeout. Nanny gave us a chance to try to work the timeout system with the kids on our own, and that was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Okay. He started running around the house, around and round and around. So I called his dad to try to help me catch him.
I started chasing him, trying to stop him. I wanted him to follow through with what Nanny had been teaching him. You want to do a timeout standing?
No!
You want to do it sitting? This is like day 1 stuff, son. Sit down.
Christopher, you keep
12
your hands
minutes.
off of there.
12 minutes.
12 minutes!
You stay there, son. You stay there. I'm leaving.
You work.
If I hear
While father claims to know best, he leaves the dirty work to mum.
You gonna hit me now? Christopher.
If dad doesn't respect Laura, there's no reason for Chris to.
You know every single toy and all your contraptions and everything you have in your room? Would you like them all to be gone? Would you?
And on top of all this,
Would you like them all
This one just called me a piece of garbage. Put her down.
when Courtney badmouths her father,
He didn't say put her down, he said put her down. Like a fucking dog. He was like, this one just called me an idiot. Put her down. Put her down. That's so funny.
You know every single toy and all your contraptions and everything you have in your room? Would you like them all to be gone? Would you?
and on top of all this,
Would you like them all
This one just called me a piece of garbage. Put her down.
when Courtney badmouths her father, instead of dealing with her himself, he drops the problem in Laura's lap,
Let's go. We're gonna sit right here. No! You're gonna sit in timeout also.
leaving her to get spat on.
I said when you're done being in time. Now you're spitting at me? She just spit on me now. It's getting worse, not better. You do not spit on me, number 1. Or you know what I'm gonna do? Should I shove this in your mouth? Should I shove this little thing in your mouth?
This is an absolute nightmare. Later in the day, Dad finally attempts to clean up his own mess. Unfortunately, he resorts to ultimatums.
If this thing moves, I will take your favorite toy.
I want it over here.
That's not what I want. And this is what I want.
He threatens to take Chris's favourite toy away,
Yes, it is.
and Chris responds the way he always has,
I got it now.
with total disrespect.
I trained you for that thing.
Chris Jr. continues to test his father, who falls for the bait. I'm beginning to wonder which Chris is the child in this family.
Chris and I ultimately made it upstairs. I was trying to get him to understand that he needed to respect me. Have a seat. We're gonna have a little meeting right here. Look what we got. These are all your contraptions. It's all your valuable stuff.
Inventions, you.
I started off by taking away a toy one at a time.
No.
This is a good one. This is brand new, right? No. You don't even have a clue as to what you're getting ready to do. Sit down. Give me the next one. These are all going.
No,
one at a
they're
time.
not.
They are.
As Dad's frustrations mount, he begins to tease and torment his son.
What other toys are we going to take away?
Schoolyard antics through and through.
Next would be your measuring tape. Gotta have that. He was disrespecting me. He wasn't minding me. And I really wanted to get his attention. I wanted to slow him down. Now, you could have avoided all this, right?
Yeah,
The stuff hasn't gone anymore.
give me my stuff back anyway.
Give me my life back.
It's mine.
This has gotten out of hand. Chris is not fathering his son, he's bullying him.
Son. Do you figure
I'm appalled to see him responding with the same behaviour as his 6-year-old.
That shit does hurt, though. What the fuck is he talking about? Bro, have you ever been hit by a toddler? They hit... Oh my god. At least the toddlers I've been hit by. They hit like a whale's tail, bitch. It's like, it hurts bad. Like, I've had like mini little baby hand bruises on my legs. No joke. Like, they hit so hard for no reason. Where did all the strength come from? Same when they pull on your hair, never getting it back. You might as well cut it off. Cut it off! You're never getting it back. They're buff. Like, what is the problem? I don't understand how? I don't know.
What do you want, son? But you can't breathe my butt.
Then Mum intervenes.
Chris, let him go. I'm serious. I don't want you holding them like that.
I'm not holding him.
So I don't want you doing this. Here.
I was more upset with Laura than I was with Chris at that moment in time because I felt we were almost there. And the trip got stopped. Flat tire, get out and leave.
He beat the holy hell out of me.
Well, why don't you just get up and leave?
Because I want to talk
Get up
to my
and leave.
son.
It's counterproductive. You've been sitting up here for half an hour with him.
I am disgusted to see Mum and Dad arguing while poor Chris Jr. is still gasping for breath.
No, I'm just telling you, okay?
It's clear to me now that the real problem in this house lies with the parents. It's time to have it out with the Kings.
Chris, let him go. I'm serious. I don't want you holding them like that.
I'm not holding him.
Well, it's counterproductive. You've been sitting up here for half an hour with him screaming, kicking.
That's enough, please.
It was definitely time to intervene.
We're going to deal with this later.
I'd seen enough. It wasn't working, and I was really nervous that Chris was getting out of control. Can you calm down? Can you take big breaths? Calm down, okay? Come here. Come here. I'm going to give you a hug. Calm down. Calm down. I was very upset when I saw Chris Jr. hyperventilate. Why does it ever have to get to that point that your child is so upset that they can't breathe? Why couldn't you calm down?
I don't know.
So you're upset? Dad's upset? I talk to him in a calm voice, but I'm not physically holding him down in any way. He's free to move, he's free to breathe. You have to calm down, and then we're going to go and talk about it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd had enough. I wasn't going to think it through anymore. It wasn't for me to think anymore. I've given you the plan, and this is what you need to do. You say you're going to do it, and then you don't do it. And then I'm dealing with your son who's hyperventilating in the bedroom. Done.
Can I talk to you two in the kitchen?
Nanny hauled us off into the kitchen shortly thereafter. I was beginning to feel it was time for her to leave. This wasn't working.
I have had enough. You need to get yourselves help. Because I'm telling you, you're hurting your children.
It just really threw me. I didn't see that I was doing anything wrong. I don't think that anything that happened in our home has been wrong.
I'm very sorry, but my heart is
Narcissist. He's a mega ultra narcissist. Yeah.
Absolutely broken. Because I told you a few days ago that I was concerned for the welfare of your children. They're in danger from themselves, and they're in danger from you two, not physically, but mentally.
I was surprised. I was shocked. You know, you really don't realize how bad things are until other people come in and look at it. You kind of just accept things as normal.
I'm not a marriage counsellor, okay? I'm not. And until you two work this out, I can't help you. I really can't help you. So you two figure out how you can work this out together.
All right.
Okay?
Laura and I sat down to the table and rehashed some of the basic problems we always knew we had. I had no idea things were so bad. Okay, you guys think I'm blind. Yeah, I'm gone all week and you tell me they're bad. You don't tell me
You see it on
this.
the weekends. You see it on the weekends.
Laura, he's never done that to me before.
Then you're not even admitting the truth. I'm sitting here telling the truth and you're lying. Okay, because I tell you every single day that this goes on. So if you haven't seen it, then you need to listen to people when they're telling you and get a clue.
Okay, well, I'm real upset. Because I put you in charge of taking care of the kids.
But you don't need to be
Laura,
in charge.
I'm
it's
gonna
our
talk.
job.
I'm gonna talk.
It doesn't mean I am solely in charge of the kids. This is where you are mistaken.
I tried to explain what I thought we needed to do. And every time I got 3 words out, she would stop me and butt in. I'm not angry. I'm real upset.
You're angry all the time.
No,
You get
Laura,
angry
I'm
if a
not.
glass of milk spills. Yes,
Laura,
you do, Chris.
yes. You know what?
If a glass of milk spills, you say, I feel like anger's boiling up inside of me. Get a paper towel and clean it up. It's your job.
Laura, the anger comes from me not being able to get a damn word in edgewise without you jumping on me. Can I say what I want to say?
Say it. Go ahead. Go. I'm listening.
God.
We were going nowhere fast. I thought maybe we really are too far gone, because the disrespect in our household that Chris and I were showing toward each other was passing on right to the children. You know what the problem is? You have all this anger for reasons you don't know, so you need to get help, and I have all this anger toward you. So that's why the kids are really angry.
She pretty much hit it on the head. I see the problem. I want to help. And to do that, we have to have respect for each other.
I feel like a single mother of 5 children. I am dead serious, I mean that, because you're not emotionally here. I need you to become emotionally involved. It was probably one of the first times that he actually was sitting there looking.
Mom. Sorry. I didn't film it. Okay. I'm gonna start filming again.
So it was a big breakthrough, I think, for both of us. Are we willing to work together for what's best for the children, not what's best for ourselves?
That's what I want.
So we'll be able to do this. We can do this.
Okay.
Up until this point, I hadn't seen any genuine affection in the King household. There may be hope for the Kings after all.
So where are you guys up to?
Well,
that's where all the ego comes from. His last name is King. I just realized his last name is literally King. That's where it comes from. Also, I feel like that was staged. That was definitely staged. There's no way that they can fix something that's that like engraved in each other that quickly.
We've had a long talk, and we agreed that this is something we definitely need to go to counseling about for the sake of our children.
We're going to iron these problems out, and we're going to make this work.
Okay.
I appreciate that. This is the one thing I need to ask you. Does your son know that you love him? Because I know you do. I know you do. The most important thing right now is for you to talk to Chris. Just you and Chris from the bottom of your heart, because I've seen your heart. I've seen your tears. Your son needs to see that.
It's been an excruciating few days.
Thank you.
I'm touched to see how moved Chris is. Show his love to his son.
How you doing?
Good.
I have to talk to you. I was talking to Mom last night, and she said that you didn't think I loved you.
Yeah.
And worse, she said that you didn't think I liked you.
Yeah, I know.
Well, guess what? Not only do I love you a lot, I like you a lot. You're my son. It's the most important thing in the world to me.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out how to be good, all of us together, and like each other and love each other a whole lot, forever and ever, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Give me a big hug. Oh, man.
Over the next few days,
maybe I was wrong. don't understand how that just happened. I don't understand how that just happened. I don't understand any of it. It has to be acting, right? This isn't real. There's no way that's real. Cause it just, you can't just do that overnight. There's no way. I don't believe it.
The mood in the house started changing.
Rob?
What?
You need anything?
Chris is understanding that his job doesn't stop when he gets home, and that being a dad is just as important as bringing home the paycheck.
You want butter or she want cream cheese?
There is no cream cheese, so she'll just take butter.
Chris and Laura are now more determined than ever to communicate better and meet each other halfway.
How is it, Christopher?
Good.
Wow, you guys are sitting so nicely at the table.
In turn, the children are feeling more secure.
Hey, Courtney, turn around in your seat.
And responding to their parents' newfound respect for each other.
Thank you. Good listening, Courtney.
Once Mum and Dad began working together, things in the King household started to improve. On my last day, I saw some amazing things. Courtney's finally learning to respect her parents, and the potty mouth is becoming a thing of the past.
Yay! Courtney, did you just do time out? Come here. Good girl. I'm proud of you.
Good boy, Connor. Fill up your cup.
Connor has finally kicked the bottle and has grown from baby to little boy.
Is it delicious?
It doesn't fit. Where?
And all of the children are far better behaved under the guidance of attentive and respecting parents. Let's just hope they can keep it up. And all there's left to do is say goodbye.
Okay, everybody. It's time for me to say goodbye.
She looks like Mary Poppins. Does anyone know who Mary Poppins is? Is it Mary Poppins and Nanny? Is that what this is based on? I think I'm slow.
Bye. So what I want now is I want a big hug.
Big hug.
From you four. Can I have that? Come on, a big group hug. Okay, thank you. You've been really good. But what I need to know is that once I leave, you're still going to try hard. Because I'm going to be checking in on you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Laura was very emotional when Stella left. I felt it was breakthrough. I thought something changed.
Don't be sad, because this is a really, really good ending. Because you've come a really long way.
This has just been such an emotionally draining and exciting. It's just been a roller coaster ride. And it's just all those emotions coming to the surface, finally.
You've done an amazing job. Okay? You communicate much better with each other and far better with your children than when I walk through the door. Just don't let it stop when I walk out the door.
Stella left the King family changed in ways that we had never expected.
Bye.
Bye.
Stella. Bye. Miss you. Say bye.
The King household has gone through a major shift, but in order for the family to really be saved, Chris and Laura must live up to their words and get marriage counselling. For their kids' sakes, I hope they do.
Guys!
Okay, that's the end. I'm wondering how much it costs. How much do you think it costs to get a Nanny 911? Because I feel like it's definitely expensive. Also, most of this was probably staged and or fake. Not to give your hopes up. This was made in 2005, so I mean it's more unlikely. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again.